3 common mistakes with growth model coaching. I can say with complete confidence, growth model coaching is one of the most beneficial tools in leadership. Seriously. Now, there's a ton of videos on the steps of grow coaching along with role play examples. What they don't tell you is the mistakes to avoid. In this video, I'll share common mistakes to evade and sidestep to take your coaching to the next level. Hi, my name is Ian. I have over 15 years of leadership experience. So I briefly learned about coaching when I first started as a supervisor. Years later, our leadership team received thorough training and practice with growth model coaching. Coaching became a primary focus of our leadership team to routinely implement into our performance management. I'll be honest, it took a bit for me to really understand and embrace. I'm still not a coaching expert, but I've had a lot of practice and opportunities to learn from many mistakes. Before we get into the most common mistakes to avoid, I want to quickly review growth model coaching. Coaching is used to guide the coachee from their stated goal to uncover their path forward to achieve success. The acronym GROW stands for goal, reality, options, and way forward, or willing to do. As a coach, you ask questions to guide them through each of those steps. Assuming you have some understanding and experience with coaching, let's get into it, yo. First mistake to avoid, not establishing a clear goal, or what's more common, creating a goal that the coachee has little to no control over. Like a goal to get a job promotion. There's a lot there that is out of the coachee's control. Instead, a goal to become a highly competitive candidate allows for many more options that are in the coachee's control. I will add that some coaching sessions may start in the reality phase, and a clear goal will emerge after some coaching about what the coachee really wants to achieve. As well, you may start with a clear goal, but after some discussion about the reality and the options, your coachee may decide that this isn't a goal that they want to commit to right now. The second most common mistake as a coach is trying to develop some fancy, profound, thought-provoking, life-changing questions. I will say I struggled with this when I first started because I was trained and supported by some expert coaches that I wanted to emulate. I always wanted to ask some astute, aha moment, perceptive question. The problem is that the need to ask that great question got in the way of me listening. It's way more important to listen as a coach. Just literally use the letters of GROW for your questions. What's your goal? What's your reality? What are your options? Of those options, what are you willing to do? Now, it's awesome if you can develop some deep philosophical question that stops your coachee in their tracks and makes them ponder all their life decisions. But don't make that your goal to coaching. Make the coachee and what they are sharing your priority. I got a third common mistake, plus stick around for a bonus mistake. Before that though, if you're feeling value from this video, please give me a like and maybe even hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all. Third mistake is a big one. Getting stuck in the reality phase and not moving the conversation forward. It's important to allow some time for the reality stage to understand the barriers and challenges. Venting can be helpful, but the coachee oftentimes gets stuck here, often focused on things that are way out of their control. Acknowledge those pain points and roadblocks, but move the conversation to the options phase. This is why you are coaching them. If they are resistant to discussing options, you should revisit the goal to establish their interest in pursuing this goal. Again, everyone deserves opportunity to vent and complain, but that's not a coaching session. You as a coach must recognize the difference. The bonus mistake with coaching is something that is commonly addressed in most coaching trainings, but I think it's a good reminder as it's important to avoid, but something we all do. We just need to shut up and let the coachee do most of the talking. Particularly, the coach should push the coachee to uncover their own solutions. As a coach, ask good questions to get the coachee to share through that grow process. If the coachee is struggling to determine options and solutions, continue to push for more. Ask how they could find out. Are there others they know who are successful? You can offer options, but again, you want to really challenge your coachee to come to those conclusions on their own. They will be much more likely to implement solutions if they came up with them on their own. I hope this helps with your coaching conversations. Again, I feel it's one of the most important, useful tools to a leader and foundational to many of the advanced leadership techniques. If you're interested in learning more about coaching and leadership, please connect with me through the links in the description. I'm available for consultation and training. And again, you got this. I believe in you.